Swap a typewriter for a computer and an ashtray for a mouse, and the average office desk hasn't changed in over a century. It's time to intervene. I'm on my way to meet Richard Ward, an expert on interactive technology. He's going to showcase the kind of near-future gadget that ought to be in every office by the end of the week. And to assist in the forensic analysis of this technology, I'll be joined by a man who's occupied some of the brightest desks in television, Dara Ó Briain. Now, confusingly, you are also called Richard.
That is correct.
But you are going to take us through these devices. I also will insist that we maintain this kind of distance between us. We are
okay, I'm down with it.
Very formal show, isn't it?
It is.
Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Is it the office of the future, Richard?
It's just like the office of the future, Dara. This is like a giant tablet. It's brilliant for people working together collaboratively or just doing something on a grand scale.
The media wall comprises 9 of the largest ultra-high-definition monitors available. Infrared light is fired across the front of them to make this a tablet that 32 people could use at once.
Say, for example, I had one of these in my home and I had broken into, like, just to pick a hypothetical, an ex-girlfriend's Facebook account.
Yes.
Right? This is just a hypothetical. If, for example, I have a giant montage of ex-girlfriend's photographs.
A giant montage?
A giant, like this is, all of this. Right?
How many ex-girlfriends have you got?
No, just her. And she takes a lot of photographs. And has a lot of holidays, actually. But I'm not, who am I to judge?
Okay.
And then I hear the footsteps of my wife appearing. How quickly can I shut it all down? Shut it down, close it off. Is there just a way that
I wouldn't be doing that kind of stuff on the screen. I mean, it sounds like you're asking for it if you're doing it on a screen this size.
It just, I just want to lose myself in her life.
Okay, sure.
I just want to literally drown myself in her happiness. Is that a lot to ask?
We're talking about office stuff. This sounds like it should be done within a therapist's room. Undeterred by Dara's ludicrous attempts to misapply technology, the even more ludicrously named Richard introduces us to the Tobii Ergo, an eye tracker that means you will never have to handle a mouse again.
But surely you'll just replace it by straining your eyeballs.
Apparently, eyes are meant to do that more than fingers are to do that, apparently. Also, the mouse is always where you expect it to be.
Yes.
Because you look and there it is.
I find using my eyes exhausting. That's why, you know, I've got these. The Ergo sits below the screen and projects near-infrared light onto the user's eyes, allowing image sensors to follow their gaze and move the cursor accordingly. I can't do this. This is exhausting me.
Is this exhausting you more than actually using your hands?
I've never got so exhausted from that I needed to lie down. Electronic assistants like Apple's Siri are, like me, faceless and emotionless. But the weirdly named Richard shows us to a prototype that's going to bust the assistant game up at least one more notch. Richard, what the funk is on this plinth?
This particular example is a collaboration between Toshiba and University of Cambridge.
Right.
And you can basically make her say stuff and dictate the emotion in which she says it.
Zoe is based on the actor and actress Zoe Lister. The team spent several days recording her speech and facial expressions, using these to help create a prototype for the next generation of personal assistants, whose words and emotions can be programmed. This is 3 more emotions than I possess.
Yeah.
Go for tender.
Tender, okay.
The quality of your work means we have to let you go.
Oh, there's a proper
quaver. Yeah, there's a bit of a...
She's sad.
Yeah.
She's sad to see the back of you.
Why don't you put anger on full?
Yeah.
And I'd like to introduce happiness into that.
Oh, so she's
could you change the text
you
to...
can change the text to anything. That's the beauty of it. Anything. What do you want to say?
We've run out of mustard.
But she's angry, you think, about this.
She's angry about it. But in a way, she's also happy because she doesn't like mustard.
I've added an extra bit at the end, by the way.
OK.
We've run out of mustard. Damn you, Richard! Damn you to hell!
And the mouth stretching is a nice...
Do you like that?
Aspect.
It looks like she's wearing a brace.
It looks like her teeth have joined together and are melting.
Yeah, she's very angry about the mustard situation.
Melting with anger.
She's angry at you.
I know.
About the mustard situation.
This away.
Lastly, it's time to tackle the elephant in the office. I'm talking D to the E to the S to the K. OK.
So, this is called a zero-gravity workstation. It's not literally zero gravity. It just reduces the stress of gravity on your body.
Shall I? Am I?
Yeah. Go on, Trump. Saddle up.
Hang on. Oh, I can feel the G's slip away.
Wow.
Motors
Could you bring the screen closer, servile wench?
and old-fashioned manual adjustment mean that the pitiless compromises of the traditional workstation are henceforth eradicated.
It would be possible to emit a smidge of arrogance in such a position as this. It's slightly grand, is what I'm saying.
The desk has given Dara a dizzying sense of power and he's become sack-happy.
We've only seen 4 of these things, and I'm worried about what you've become.
You know what I've become? I've become comfy.
You've become a corporate monster within 4 gadgets.
I'm going to write sack Richard, just to...
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at me, I'm actioning that.
Okay.
I'm actioning that.
I say, before you sack me, I'm walking.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Oh, no,
I'm leaving the corporation.
Faster than I can send it.
No, I'm not
Faster than I
sacked.
can send
I'm
it.
left.
And send.
I quit.